It's as good as Homeward Bound. You remember that movie?
Yeah, the talking dogs and cats who go on a long journey to get back home. This is pretty much like that in a lot of ways. Dogs trying to find their way home. A local dog vanished more than a year ago. She was presumed dead. Wow. Nobody saw her for more than a year. But somehow, some way, she is alive and well today.
Only Lily Beth knows her miraculous story of survival. The rest of us can only guess how she made it this long, lost and alone.
Lily Beth probably survived on cat food and water that was left out for the cats. So we're very fortunate in that regard that she was able to survive for 15 months on her own.
15 months. In 2021, Friends for Life says the cute puppy was being fostered by Carly Fife and was then adopted out to another family. One day later, she got loose.
Immediately went to look for her because I just had bonded with her and I just didn't want to think about her being out there alone and scared. And so we went looking for several days that week. We put up signs, we walked the back alleys in the neighborhood, and I thought after a certain point that she wouldn't be found. I didn't think it was possible that she could survive out there.
She was just gone. Her owners eventually gave up and got a new dog. And then Heart, an animal rescue nonprofit, started looking for another lost dog this month about 3 blocks away from where Lily Beth went missing when this happened.
The neighbor said, "Hey, look, there's that dog that's been hanging around for about a year." So she clearly looked distressed, and they were able to trap her and scanned her for her microchip, which of course came back to us as the rescue group. And so Lilibeth was able to find her way not only back to us, but back to her original foster family who was kind enough to foster her again.
She was covered in mats and had some wounds, but other than that, she's okay. And she was happy to return to a home that loved her.
I think she remembered our home and the smells and everything. So she adjusted pretty quickly. Probably by the next day, she was running up the stairs, jumping on the couch, jumping on the bed, tail wagging.
An unbelievable end to a tale for a dog that may have just as many lives as a cat.
A reminder there to get your dog's microchipped. Lily Beth not only was microchipped, you saw though she still had her original collar on. They think she was just scared and she ran off. She didn't know where she was. She didn't know what was going on because she'd only been with her new owner for a day when this happened. So
Think
she didn't know
about the
area.
elements. Coyotes.
That's why everyone just presumed she was gone.
The hawks.
15 months.
The heat.
Everything.
Wow.
She survived. And by the way, she's going to be up for adoption in a few weeks because Carly's her foster mom. So if you want her, contact Friends for Life.